Hello everybody and welcome back to another new vlog. Thank you for joining me once again. Today I'm heading up Latrigg, just on the outskirts of Keswick. As you know by now, I'm staying in Keswick for a few days and I'm wandering around the Lake District. Day before yesterday I was over in Buttermere, and then yesterday I went up Lingfell, and today I'm heading up Latrigg. I've left Keswick, the town centre, and crossed the main A66, and from there I've headed up a little country lane and ended up in this bit of woodland here. And as I go through this woodland, the path slowly ascends towards the summit of Latrigg, and hopefully I'll be there in probably about 10 or 15 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer. But once we get up there, the views at the top of there should open up and really give us some fantastic photography options, looking over towards Derwent Water and Keswick itself, but also looking in other directions as well all around. So I'm going to head off now up towards Latrigg and I'll see you at the top. So I'm at the top of Latrigg now. Apparently this is the summit, although that bump behind me seems to be a higher point, so I don't know what that's all about. But I have been up there, and from there I didn't think the compositions were quite as good as they are from down here, so I haven't taken any photos from up there. I have just taken a couple of handheld photos from here, looking out towards Derwent Water and Cat Bells and the Newlands Valley. I've got Keswick itself at the bottom of the frame, and I've got then Derwent Water stretching out towards Cat Bells, and Cat Bells and the Newlands Valley have both got some amazing lights on them now, and at the time that I took the photos, to be honest with you. But then as I pan round towards the west and then towards the northwest, I've then got another shot further to the north of the southern end of Bassenthwaite Lake, and that looked great as well. But I've also got all the mountains around here, Skiddaw in particular behind me, which again is shrouded in cloud. So I don't think there's much of a chance of me getting up there today because of the way the weather is, but it is an improving picture, so you never know. I might give it a try, or at least try and get up to Skiddaw Little Man. But this is a really interesting spot, so I'm going to make a move now. If I can't get any further up towards Skiddaw, what I'm going to do is drop back down towards Mail and Dodd and go through towards Keswick on the Cumbria Way route. So we'll see how I get on. I've made an executive decision. I passed through the path along Mall and Dodd, and as I got further down there I got back to the Cumbria Way, and I could have chosen to either turn right and head up towards Skiddaw and Skiddaw Little Man, or I could have turned left and headed back down to Keswick. That's what I've chosen to do. I looked at the conditions on the top of Skiddaw as I was coming down from Latrigg and thought it's going to be in cloud for most of the day, I think. Even if the conditions do start to improve, I don't want to find myself up there all on my own and suddenly find myself stuck in the cloud at the top of a mountain, not knowing how to get back down. So I've made that executive decision to head back down into Keswick. I'm going to have a quick snack when I get there, and then I think I'll probably go and walk up towards Waller Crag a little bit later, and that also then overlooks Derwent Water across from Cat Bells. And as you've seen already this morning, there's been some amazing light on both Cat Bells and the Newlands Valley just to the west of it. So hopefully on the way up to Waller Crag later we'll still get the same light. It won't be in the same position, it'll have moved around slightly, but we might still get some great lights on those hills there. So that's the plan for the rest of the vlog. I'm almost back into Keswick now, and it has been raining. As you can see, I've got the waterproof on, but it started to rain as I was coming back down from Latrigg just after Marland Dodd, really, and then as I got a little bit further towards the A66 and began to cross that, I turned back to look through the trees to see what Skidder was looking like, and I would say probably about 70% of it was shrouded in cloud at that point. So I probably made the right decision by not going up there, because I think if I'd gone up there when the rain came, I'd have been probably about a third of the way up towards Skidder Little Man at that point. So it wouldn't have been very much use me going up there. There wouldn't have been any views to take photos of, and I certainly wouldn't have enjoyed getting absolutely pissed on by the heavy rain that was up there. And it was quite clear that it was there because the clouds were just thickening all the time. So I think that was probably a wise decision. Like I said, I'm just heading into Keswick now. I'm not all that far from the town centre. In fact, there's a leisure centre just down this road here, which is right on the outskirts of Keswick town centre. And then I'm going to stop there and have a snack and think about how to get up to Latrigg later. As you can probably see, I am now back in my hotel room. I've decided I'm going to kind of end the video here, to be quite honest with you. It seems like the best option. I'm just looking out my window now at Skidder, and it's completely and utterly covered in cloud. You can't see a thing up there now. And also, as I look over towards Latrigg, that's also starting to become covered in cloud as well. So I think I've probably made definitely the right choice to come down at that point. But my decision from now on is what to do later this afternoon. I've had a look at the weather forecast, and I'm going to try and do a bit of research and see how long it will take me to get up to Latrigg, and I'll see if I can do that this afternoon. But instead of doing that all in one vlog, I think I might do a separate vlog for that, because I don't know for sure if I'll definitely get up there this afternoon, and at the risk of making this a very truncated vlog with potentially little success at the end of it, I just don't think it's worth the risk. So as I said, I'm going to finish the vlog here. If you have enjoyed my walk up to Latrigg today, then please remember to give it a thumbs up. Also, please remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I look forward to seeing you on another vlog very soon. Bye for now.